Morning, welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying breakfast. My name is Bruce Mcguire. I am the other co-founder of the Greenwich Business Institute and the Greenwich Economic Forum. People have been asking me, and they asked me all day yesterday, how I could appear to be so relaxed. And the answer to that question is our partners at the Financial Times. So the Financial Times is our partner in this conference, and the team of FT Live has just been doing a fantastic job, and I really can't thank them enough and recommend them to all of you, including my good friend Jason here, who was asking for a recommendation. This is our second year, right? This is our second year doing this, and we couldn't do this without the support of our corporate partners. And I'm going to list for you some of our leadership, or all of our leadership and board circle sponsors. Just bear with me as I go through the list, and if you will join me in a round of applause to thank all of our partners when I'm done. Beginning with Bridgewater Associates, Gramercy, Churchill Nuveen, Bank of America, Ropes and Gray, NOAA Wealth Management from China, Aurora Capital from LA, Guotai Junan Futures, Standard Chartered Bank, Rock Creek, and Afsani Beshlos pulled double duty for us yesterday. So thank you, Afsani. And then Titan Advisors. So please join me in a round of applause for our corporate partners. Again, it's just our second year, so having early adopters like that is extremely important to us. People have been asking me about the cover art on the program guide. So take a look at your program guides, and you've seen an example of this also out in the lobby. This is a piece called The Exchange by a London-based artist named Diego, and it's available for purchase at Zoria Art Gallery right here in Greenwich, Connecticut, where we will be having a reception later on this evening, after the reception here, closing the program today. I have an important write-in, okay, to the program guide. So this is important. It didn't make it into the program guide. It's on the website. But at 3:50 p.m. today, we're having our closing keynote presentation. And we have Bob Roth, who is the CEO of the David Lynch Foundation. And this is going to be a really interesting talk that Julia is going to moderate for us. So I really encourage everybody to stick around for that. And we'll talk a little bit about that at the break to give you a little more detail on that. So right now, I'm going to welcome Bobby Walker from the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich, who's going to talk a little bit about the club and give a presentation for us. So Bobby.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bobby Walker Jr. I'm the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich. And for many of you who know Greenwich, Greenwich is a town that sometimes lives up to its stereotypes. Whether you're looking at big houses, fancy cars, elite private schools, which all three of my children attend. But if you really examine our town, you'll find that Greenwich is actually significantly more diverse. Not everyone's wealthy. Not everyone lives in a big home. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of people in our town that struggle to find affordable housing at all. A growing number of residents don't drive. And while everyone attends great schools, because I truly believe that Greenwich has some of the best schools around, the achievement gap between those at the upper economic spectrum and their poorer peers has been a persistent issue for our town. So our town actually needs a place that provides access to opportunities for all of Greenwich residents. A place where a family's financial situation will never be a barrier to accessing out-of-school homework help, coding classes, swimming lessons, character development, athletic teams, etc. A place where children with one or sometimes two working parents has a safe place to be in the hours after school when no one's home to greet them. A place where any child, regardless of background, looking for a fun place to be with friends from diverse backgrounds under one roof can go and have a good time. And that's where the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich steps in. Our club has 1,450 members. We average 350 kids every single day after school. We have at least one member from all schools in town, including the private schools. Of the members who attend most often, 74% live at low income levels for this area, where their working parents actually struggle to make ends meet. Nearly 55% are on free and reduced lunch, and 43% come from single parent households. And I want to share a story of one of them because he's one of our biggest success stories, and that's a young man named Cameron. So at a young age, Cameron's father abandoned his family, he and his mother. And this frustration led to Cam having a very difficult time in school and with most authority figures. Teachers, whom I've met some of his teachers now, described him as angry, hard to work with, and one even called him a problem child. So his mother, who was forced to work 2 jobs, needed a safe place for her son to go every day after school, and that's where she found the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich. So at age 6, she enrolled her son, and there Cameron found the role models he needed who stepped in to be the father figure he never knew. He worked on becoming not just a great athlete, but a good sportsmanship as well. He became a leader among his peers, and one of the biggest prizes in Cameron's life, in 2010, Cameron was named our club's Youth of the Year, which is the highest honor that any child could ever make at our club. So after leaving the club, he went on to St. Lawrence University, played football, and made some of the best grades of his entire academic career, including high school. And when he graduated, Cam came home and he came back to the club. And I asked him, all the things you can do, why do you want to come back to the club? And Cam's answer was perfect. He said, the club helped to make me the man that I am. And I want to do the same for other kids who need this place like I did. Cameron's story is not atypical for our area. Young children enter our doors for a variety of reasons. Their needs are met for only $50 per year. This important work could never be accomplished without the support from generous individuals and from the many businesses in our community. And so I'm up here to actually honor one of those businesses today. I arrived at the club in July of 2014, and one corporate partner has stood out above all the others. From sponsoring special events to making donations to support our programs, Sageview Capital has stood out among all the others. We can count on Scott Stuart and his team to be there for the kids in our town who need our club the most. Their unwavering connection with our club has helped to make a positive impact on countless members over the years, like Cameron, whose lives have changed because of our programs and the staff who care for them. So today, I'm here to present our first ever Corporate Champion Award to Sageview Capital and Scott Stewart. The inscription reads, the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich presents this Corporate Champion Award to an organization that has remained a steadfast supporter of our mission and through contributions from its people and its resources has helped to ensure that great futures are possible for all children. Scott, all of us at the Boys and Girls Club of Greenwich want to thank you for your years of making our club the place where youth go to find their greatness. Scott Stewart.
Thank you, Bobby, and good to see all of you. As you just heard from Bobby, the Greenwich Boys and Girls Club is a remarkable place. I don't know how many of you are familiar with it, but as Bobby said, every day 350 kids spend their afternoon hours between school and pickup so their working parents can support their families. They get tutored, perform in plays, get fed, play sports, basketball, lacrosse, swimming. My favorite statistic is, over the history of the club, they have taught 35,000 kids how to swim. It's just amazing. So our connection started 25 years ago at the Stuart family when all 4 of our kids learned how to ice skate there as toddlers. And since then, we've been involved in numerous activities. Basically, whenever one of my kids complained about having to take the bus to school or the broken screen on their iPhone 11, I would take them to serve Thanksgiving dinner or to hear heartbreaking and inspiring stories from Youths of the Year, like Cameron. And it's a great way to get their attitude reset. And then proudly, everybody in the Stewart family watched my wife chair the board for 4 years, Lisa Stewart, who's sitting over here. So my firm, Sageview Capital, is a growth equity firm. We provide capital to talented management teams to help them create great businesses. We've been really fortunate over the past 13 years to be involved with some real success stories. But I have to say, and it's not just because this guy is like 3 times my size, but our best investment has been backing Bobby and his team at the Greenwich Boys and Girls Club for all they do for the kids and the families in town. To those of you who are involved, stay involved. To those of you who aren't, please get involved. This is really a vital institution in this great community we live in. So thank you all.
That's so amazing. Bobby, thank you so much for filling us in on all the great work that you're doing at the Greenwich Boys and Girls Club. And Scott, congratulations and thank you for your support.
The 2019 Greenwich Economic Forum is brought to you by Bridgewater Associates. Meaningful work, meaningful relationships. Churchill Asset Management, Nuveen, a leading provider of senior and unitranche debt to middle market companies. Ropes and Gray, bright past, brilliant future. Aurora Capital, inspiring partnerships. And Gramercy Funds Management. We are emerging markets. Special considerations to Bank of America. Life's better when we're connected. Noah Private Wealth Management, a leading wealth and asset management service provider in China. Goutai Jinan Futures, a leading brokerage firm for commodity futures and financial futures in China. China Industrial Securities, a comprehensive financial group providing full-spectrum financial services in Hong Kong. And Titan Advisors, built like a hedge fund. Special thanks to the Financial Times and Greenwich Business Institute for hosting us. And thank you to all the sponsors who helped make this event possible. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.